At 6:48 in the morning, while many people in Indonesia were still praying, the ground suddenly began to shake, a powerful earthquake above magnitude 7. A tsunami warning spread across a 1,000-kilometer radius. Millions ran from their homes, believing this could be their last moment. Early models predicted waves up to 3 meters high. Everything pointed to a coming disaster. But then, nothing happened. No massive waves, no destruction. And that is what worries experts the most. This is natural destruction. We don't just tell disasters. We break them down with science and real human experience. At 6:48 a.m. on April 2nd, 2026, a powerful earthquake struck beneath the Molucca Sea. Magnitude ranged from 7.4 to 7.6, depth around 35 kilometers. The epicenter was located 127 kilometers from Ternate, 166 kilometers from Manado. Within seconds, the shaking spread across North Sulawesi and North Maluku. Cities like Manado, Bitung, and Ternate felt it clearly. Minutes later, a tsunami warning was issued, covering up to 1,000 kilometers, including Indonesia, the Philippines, and Malaysia. Chapter. Around 7 a.m., people began evacuating. The streets filled quickly, but there was no noise, only silence and fear. Between 7:30 and 8:30 a.m. sea level changes were recorded. Waves reached 20 to 30 centimeters, maximum about 75 centimeters. Within the first hours, over 50 aftershocks occurred, some above magnitude 5. Around 9 a.m., the warning was lifted. JAS. Initial reports confirmed 1 death, multiple injuries, and structural damage.
Bisa lihat ini. Nah, ini efek dari gempanya guys. Nih.
Nekas begitu.
Lari semua tuh orang-orang di rumah sakit karena goyang langsung keluar semua dengan pasiennya. Oh Tuhan.
When the warning came, models showed waves up to 3 meters. For many, this was not just a number, it was memory of past disasters. People ran. Some carried nothing but their phones. Others just ran. 10 minutes passed. 30 minutes passed. Nearly 1 hour. No wave came. Only small waves touching the shore. The warning was lifted. Everything looked normal, but inside, nothing was normal. Because they knew they were very close to the edge of life and death. If you're still watching, ask yourself, what would you do, Joe? That is why this channel exists. Not to scare you, but to prepare you. If this matters, subscribe. Not for us, for yourself. A magnitude 7.6 earthquake is not small. It releases energy like millions of tons of TNT. In history, events like this caused far worse disasters, but not this time. And that matters. More than 50 aftershocks followed. The fault system is still active. The real danger? People think it's over, but the truth, we just escaped something much worse. During the shaking, no one thinks about data. They think about family, survival, and belief. Many people prayed. In Indonesia, with over 200 80 million people. Faith is part of life. This is not superstition. It is human instinct. It helps people stay calm, reduce panic, keep moving.
Selamat pagi. Pagi ini baru saja terjadi tanah goyang di Batang 2 yang kami tidak tahu berapa kekuatannya, tapi yang pasti baru saja terjadi pada pukul 8.
Indonesia lies on the Pacific Ring of Fire, one of the most dangerous regions on Earth. Within 250 kilometers, at least 9 major earthquakes over magnitude 7 in the last 50 years. The Molucca Sea is a rare double subduction zone. Pressure builds from multiple directions, which means this will happen again. In 2004, a tsunami killed over 230,000 people. In 2018, a smaller quake caused unexpected destruction. That is why no one ignores a tsunami warning. Science explains horizontal movement depth of 35 kilometers. No major seafloor uplift, but people feel differently. They say, we were lucky, or protected. Maybe both are true. But one truth remains. The Earth has not stopped. Tectonic plates are still moving, slowly, silently, and one day it will happen again. Maybe in Indonesia, maybe somewhere else, maybe closer than we think. And next time, will we be lucky? No one knows. But one thing is certain. Preparation matters. If you want to understand how disasters happen, how to survive, stay with natural destruction. One subscribe could make the difference.
Earthquake.
Kuat sekali tuh tanah goyang. Ciri semua ruangan kantor. Aduh. Aduh, kasihan ya.
Numbers don't tell everything. A 7.6 earthquake, a tsunami warning, millions running. That is not just data, it is a warning. The most dangerous moment is not when it happens, it is when we believe it won't happen to us. In Asia, we live close to the ocean, close to fault lines, close to risk. But this is not about fear, it is about understanding, knowing when to run, what to do in the first 10 seconds, how to stay calm. Because understanding doesn't just save you, it helps you save others. The Earth is not angry. It simply moves, but we try to understand. This time, Indonesia was lucky. Next time, will we be?